Welcome back to the Texas music scene. Of course, I'm Jack Ingram. Django Walker brought his easygoing coastal vibe to Star Hill Ranch for this one, a song that feels like a Texas sunset on the water. In fact, Jimmy Buffett cut this one too, La Ti Da. He's my buddy, and the life of the party, Mr. Django Walker, was Something About a Boat.
Something About a Boat was me, Patrick Davis, Eric Pasley, James Otto, Dave Bird, Jed Hughes, and myself. And we went to Belize. We've always wanted to do these writers' trips. We find out they're very productive, that if you take 6 really good songwriters and you put them in a room together for 7 days in a beautiful place, magic seems to happen more often than it doesn't. We went to a bar one night and our buddy was drinking Goombay Smashes because he had just come back from the Bahamas or whatever, and that's what they drank. So we're drinking those, and we're all sitting on these little deck chair things, benches, looking out the ocean, and there were 2 boats in the ocean, and one was a really beautiful catamaran, the other was this rickety old sailboat, and we were like, man, I mean, we just can't take our eyes off the rickety old one. I remember we went back to the house that night, and we were like, what are we gonna write? And we were like, we should write about that old boat. So then there came Something About a Boat. James had just bought an old guitar, and he was playing it, and we were like, well, what's the second verse? We're like, well, let's write about an old guitar. And then I remember there's this little island dog, and it had come in, and we had taken it in as like shelter for the week, I guess, became like our mascot. And we looked down and we're playing it, and there's that dog asleep on the ground, and we were like, I think we gotta write about the dog now, you know? We all laughed and said, it'd be really funny if Jimmy Buffett cut this. We all gave a big laugh out, and then I sent it to Buffett's people. I remember getting an email back, and it was from one of his people in his camp, and he said, hey man, thank you so much for sending it. I will pass it along to Jimmy, but just to let you know, Jimmy doesn't cut outside songs very often or ever, but thank you. And you know, I'll get it to him. And then fast forward, like I don't hear anything. I run into Mac McAnally's daughter in Nashville, and she's like, hey, congratulations on your Jimmy Buffett cut. And I was like, what? The last email I got was that. And then I emailed the guy back, and he's like, oh man, did I forget to tell you that? I was like, yes, that information would have been amazing. And he was like, yeah. He was like, Jimmy did it. We'll get you a version over. We'll let you hear it. And I just remember being like, this is wild. This is amazing. And, you know, and then seeing him singing on Good Morning America and Ellen DeGeneres show was just, you know, everything kept spiraling over and just being like another amazing thing after another amazing thing.
Well, I thought I'd start this thing off with a song that I wrote that got recorded by Jimmy Buffett. It was on a song CD called Songs from Saint Somewhere. I guess CDs are out of date, so it was on a digital recording. But this talks about boats, guitars, and dogs, which are 3 of my favorite things. I hope that they're a couple of years. Hey, I see Turk back there. What's up, man? Song's called Something About a Boat. Yeah, there's something about a boat sitting on the sea, out there in the wind, floating on the free. Take it around the world, bring it back home, gives a man hope. Something about a boat, something about an old guitar, way it still rings after all the smoky bars, broken strings. Yeah, played a million songs, stole a lot of hearts, hid a lot of scars. Something about an old guitar. Ain't it crazy how something seems like nothing at all? Take a big old world and make it seem so small. You'll see windows where there were walls. Makes a whole lot of something out of nothing at all. My favorite verse. Now there's something about a dog sitting by your side, If you had a bad day, well, he doesn't run and hide. Wagging that tail, grinning that grin. Oh, there's something about a dog makes a man's best friend. Ain't it crazy how something seems like nothing at all? Take this big old world and make it seem so small. You'll see windows where there are walls. Makes a whole lot of something out of nothing at all. So for those of y'all who've never seen me before, I do like to ramble and talk a lot. I only got 25 minutes, so that means I'll probably only get to play one song. But I do love this story because I met Jimmy Buffett, and he said, "Hey, Django, I love this song so much because it reminds me of Jimmy Buffett in the 70s. He said, "I only got one question for you, Django. How did it take 6 of y'all to write a 2.5-minute song?" And I said, "Well, Jimmy, it actually took 5 of us to write it. The 6th guy was on the island with us, but he was getting laid that night. And we just decided we were gonna put his name on it, and we thought it'd be a joke and nobody'd ever cut it, and sure enough, you did." He said, "Django, I used to like this song a lot, but now I love this song." So here's the old Jed who was getting laid while we wrote this, and he still gets 18% of this song. Ain't it crazy how something seems like nothing at all? And take a big old world and make it seem so small. You'll see windows where there are walls. Makes a whole lot of something out of nothing at all. So there's something about a dog, something about an old guitar. Oh, there's something about a boat that gives a man hope. Amen. Rest in peace, Jimmy.
Stay with us, because when we come back, we'll hear from William Beckman with an acoustic performance that'll stop you in your tracks. You're watching the Texas music scene.